Hey everybody, I'm back again, and this is the face I carved last time, but I went ahead and finished it and rounded the head and just did a little bit more. And then I did some larger eyes. I did an open eye, and then I did a squinted eye. And these two eyes I use a whole lot in my carvings. Now what I'd like to do now is I'm going to turn this around, and I had another face carved here, but I'm going to do an eye here and an eye here, and one will be open and the other one will be squinted. So I'm going to get right into this now. I take a number 9 gouge, a 10 millimeter, and I start gouging out me an eye socket. And before I forget, I'm going to have to put my glove on. So I'm going to set this here, turn around, and get my glove. Always wear your glove for safety's sake. Okay, I have my socket put in here. Now I'm going to draw in the way the eye will be. Okay, I'm going to put a reference dot there and one right here. And I draw a line straight across and put me a little arch in that area. Now I'm going to take my detail knife and go in and take a chip cut out of these corners. What this does is adds shadow, and it starts to round the eyeball. And now I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to take my knife tip and I'm going to score this line above and below. And then I'm going to undercut that to make my actual eyeball. Then I've got a little mark right here. That's kind of like the crow's feet area, or a little wrinkled area. Get that carved in. And now I'm ready to draw on my actual pupil. So I'm going to have it looking over this way. Just like this one up here, he's looking over this one. Now I'm going to put me an eyelid in. So I draw on the eyelid. Then I come in, I'm going to use a number 11 3 millimeter gouge, and I'm going to go in that line and cut that line out with my gouge. And that develops what I call a soft eyelid. Now I'm going to go back over with a 1/4 inch V tool just to sharpen it up a little bit. And that puts my eyelid in. Now what I want to do, I'm going to have to put me a bag under this eye. So I'm going to kind of recess this down a little bit. And I'm going to draw on the bag. tuck it up underneath that little eyelid right there. Now, on this eye, the nose would be on this side right here. Now I'm going to take a number 11, 3mm, outline that line I just drew. Then I'm going to take a V, 1/4 inch V, and I'm going to enhance that cut. With my V. Now, when I have that in, I'm going to take me a detail knife, and I'm going to make me a deep stop cut right below this bag of this eye. And then I'm going to cut out a little slice. Right in there, and just kind of round that bag is what we're thinking. Now over right in this corner here, I'm going to put you a deep stop cut right in there, and then go in and make me a little triangle cut. And I'm going to tuck that eye bag underneath that lid right there. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make me an eyebrow up here. So I'm going to take this sharp edge off just a little bit with this number 9. And I'm going to go in right in here and start making me a mound for my eyebrow. Once I get that in, I'm going to go back over with the number 11, and I'm going to start putting the hair on this eyebrow with the number 11. And kind of keep your slices at an angle. Cut right above them, just to give them a separation so they'll show a little better. And that pretty much is the open eye right there. Now I'm going to do a squinted eye, but I'm going to go in once again with the number 9 right in here, and I'm going to gouge me out an area. For my eye. Now, on this one, I'm going to have the nose sitting on this side of the face. That's where the nose will be. But now, what I do first, I go in and draw me a line and come out like this right here. And try to draw it enough to where you can see. Actually, I got to come out here just a little bit more. I'm going to bring that down. Then I'm going to take my knife tip and I'm going to come in and make me a deep stop cut along this line I drew. Then I'm going to take me out a slice or sliver like that right there. And that's just a deep stop cut on both sides, and just take a little, remove a little sliver out. Now I need to draw in the little mounds above, because you still got a mound above this lid here. And then you got one right below here. where I drew them lines, and then I'll make a cut. And then I'm going to go below and take out the line I drew there. Now, on this particular eye, like I said, the nose will be here, so I'm going to put an eyebrow right in this area right here. So I'm going to take my number 9 and go in. Once again, develop me a little mound where my eyelid my eyebrow will be. Now this is my second YouTube, so we're not the best on filming and everything, but the main thing is showing everybody how this is done. Okay, there's a mound right there for my eyebrow. So I'm going to take that number 11 and I'm going to start gouging them across that mound that I carved. And I use a number 11. I think it gives it a good eyebrow effect. But those are my basic eyes. And I use these eyes in several different carvings. These are the ones I did on this side. Pretty much the same. But I do want to show you, here's one of my carvings that I did that has an open eye here, and then a squinted eye there. And then I've got another little carving of mine with an open eye and a squinted eye on this side. And now I've got this bigger cowboy here, and he's got the two open eyes on him. But you notice all my eyes are looking over that way. And I've got one more carving I've been working on, and this is a guy I've been working on today, and I'm excited about him. He's not painted yet, but he's getting ready to be painted. Now I do want to go over some tools that I use. I'm going to set this up on the table. I've had people ask me what kind of tools I use. Well, I use, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palm gouges and a various sets of knives. But my first palm gouge is a Swiss made number 9, 10 millimeter. And once again on this, it doesn't have to be the same name brand, but the size is what you want. This is a Swiss made number 11, and it's a 3 millimeter. I usually mark my tools on the end with a burner. And now this is a Drake number 2 gouge, about a 1/2 inch. I use that quite a bit. And now here's another Swiss made tool. It's a 5 millimeter number 9. I really use that tool a lot. And then I use this little Drake V tool. It's a 1/4 inch. And I use it quite a bit. Now, I have, for carving knives, I have a Signature Series knife from Helvey. Rich Smithson and Holly Smithson, they fix these up for me. And it has my name and my little hillbilly symbol because I carve hillbillies a lot. But that's my number 1 series right there. And this is my number 2 series. It's a little upsweep knife. I use all these knives. And here's my number 3 series. Helvey on that side. And then I have a number 4. And you can't hardly see that this is on a walnut handle. But anyway, that's my, and this is just another Hildy knife that I got. That's mine. This is a little Steve Brown knife I got. It's a little bit, well, I use it as a detail knife. I use this quite a bit. And it's a very good knife. But all in all, that's what I wanted to go over with everybody, is how, just give you a larger scale of the way these eyes are done. And next YouTube, I'm thinking about, I don't know for sure, about maybe taking and putting showing you some painting technique on this little guy here. But I don't know for sure, so what you see next is what'll be there. So anyway, happy carving to everybody, and I hope you enjoy the YouTube, and I'll see you later.